Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Storytime. Today's story is called The View at the Zoo. Now, this time we have different authors and illustrators, so let's do our song so we can figure out who does what. Author, author, what do you do? An author writes the words for you. Illustrator, illustrator, what do you do? An illustrator draws the pictures for you. So the author of the story is Kathleen Long Bostrom. And the illustrator who drew all the pictures, which look beautiful, is Guy Francis. Let's read our story. The title is called The View at the Zoo. I wonder what they're going to be viewing at the zoo. Let's turn the page and see. The View at the Zoo. Hey, I see that man right there. I believe he is a zookeeper because he's there taking care of the animals. There is another zookeeper. It seems to me like he's running with his basket of food. Rise and shine. Attention, please. Monkeys, get down from those trees. So the zookeeper is calling down to the monkeys to wake up. I wonder if he's going to give them their breakfast. Wake your cubs up, Mrs. Bear. Mr. Lion, comb your hair. Oh, look at those little cubs. They must be waking up from their nap. And it seems to me like this lion is waking up too. Elephant, please wipe your nose. Pink flamingos on your toes. All giraffe, please stand up straight. That's more like it. You look great. These silly giraffes must be really tired. They can't even keep their long necks up. All is ready. Come on in. Let the day of fun begin. Oh, wow. So they were getting ready for the morning. And it looks like a lot of people are coming to the zoo. And they're going to get to see all these cool animals. My, what silly things they do. All these creatures at the zoo. When you go to the zoo, the animals all do different things. I can see that there are some dolphins playing with the ball. And over here on the reptile cage, all of the snakes are coming out. That's never good. And the monkeys took somebody's camera. Oh, these are being very silly animals. Walking on all kind of feet, dancing to their inner beat. So those are penguins. Penguins kind of waddle with their feet and they do a little dance. Can you do a little dance? Babies riding on their backs, in their bellies, snug in sacks. So here we have a bunch of different baby animals. The top one is a baby spider. I believe it's a spider monkey? No. What is it called? It's a flying squirrel. That's what I'm getting at. So right here up top, there's this flying squirrel with a little baby one on its back. Here, there is a koala with a koala on its back. And the mama kangaroo carrying the baby kangaroo, all nice and safe in its sack. Hear that silly sound they speak as they howl, squeak, and shriek. How they eat, they never starve. That one looks about to enjoy. Oh, they got a lot of food. See them prance and prip and preen, trying to stay in the scene. So when you go on your zoo tour, you would be able to see all those really cool animals if they stayed in the scene in the right place. Some of them are quite a fright. Watch your fingers, they might bite. Be careful with crocodiles. You don't want to get too close. I have a silly story. My mom, when she was a little baby, she put her finger inside of an ostrich cage. An ostrich is like a really big bird, and it came and it snapped on her finger. So you never want to put your fingers on the cage because they might bite back. The sun is setting in the sky. Everybody says goodbye. Please go home so we can sleep. Time for us to count our sheep. You, they're leaving! Off they go. They all put on quite a show. What a hoot! Folks have no clue the view that we have from the zoo. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed the story today. It was one of my favorite ones about the zoo. If you were a zoo animal, what would you be able to see? I bet you'd be able to see a lot of silly people doing silly things. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and enjoyed this story.
This is our back cover of the book. It shows that our book is at the end and that we can't start reading from this side. But on our back covers are usually reviews about the books that we just read. Our reviews on this book are actually from our animals in our story, so I'm going to take the time to read them really quick. My, what silly things they do, all of these creatures at the zoo. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love this book. Elephant. Worth waking up to read, Mrs. Bear said. I'm bananas over this book, said Monkey. It's the kind of story I can really sink my teeth into, said Mr. Lion. It's not a stretch to say it's a head and neck above the rest, said Giraffe. Did you find Monkey on every page? If you did, how many times did you see Monkey? Think about it. If you need to go back and count, you can do that now. We should have seen Monkey 16 times throughout our book. I hope you enjoyed our story as much as I did.